Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are live and it's direct. Victory is sure for Mazi Nnamdi kanu. So let's do a quick one.
Kodili yellow banama. Kodilo ni woma. Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na wo. Emechacha election. Onye gekwu onye gachi gabo INEC. Onye amụma Nnamdi Kanu. Nwatakịrị nọ n'ime nga. Ka o wetịla onye ọbụla na mma. Ka ọ dịrị Igbo na mma. Ka ọ dịla onye Hausa na mma. Ka ọ dịla onye Yoruba na mma. Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na gboo na ọ bụ Tinubu ga-achị Naịjirịa, na onye a na-akwado ka ọ chịba Naịjirịa mgbe akwadobere elections. Eziokwu ka m pụtara ikwu n'ụwa. Odogwu Nnamdi Kanu ife ama mmenata gị n'ụwa. Ọ bụrụ na Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ilo, Tinubu ama mba n'oche. Odogwu na ndị Igbo Nnamdi Kanu Chulundia Makefriton. Nwatakịrị nọ n'ime nga. Onye ọbụla che narị anyị were onye wel kwa ịkwụsị for freedom. Ọ sị na ya chọrọ onye welu. Utumechakapa eyigharịgo m na anwụrụ. Akwadosigo m ka Chukwu si wee kwado m. Utumeche abịalụ m maka mmadụ, abịalụ maka freedom, abụlụ m for occasions. Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụtarịrị. Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta. Onye ọbụla kụba aka na ọ ga-apụta. Chukwu ga-eje gbọpụta nụ Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu na-akwadoghị ọkwa na Monde. Orisato Kanu mechi nusiji. Kanu mechi mana cleanses. Kanu mechi asimachi numechi. Anye
So Odumoje himself. So I here to praise Mazi Nnamdi kanu today. Today is sure that he is coming out. So I do one again.
Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na gboo na ọ bụ Tinubu ga-achị Naịjirịa, na onye a na-akwado ka ọ chịba Naịjirịa mgbe akwadobere elections. Eziokwu ka m pụtara ikwu n'ụwa. Odogwu Nnamdi Kanu ife ama mmenata gị n'ụwa.
Technological Republic. Their next leader, because the deal Awasa made with Yoruba is that after Buhari, Tinubu will go in as the president of the zoo. That was the deal they thought. That was why they put in Osusi Banjo as the vice president. Some of you don't know this, but of course we know. That was the deal they got that brought AD, is it AC? I don't know what their name is, it AD or ACM, the Yoruba Party and the Hausa Party of Congress for CCP or whatever it's called, together to form APC. That was the deal. Obasanjo will rule after Obasanjo, Yaradua. After Yaradua, then he comes back again, another Yoruba man. But unfortunately for them, there was Jonathan somewhere in the back door listening. Then death came, Yaradua died. A gentleman, I must say, although he ordered troops to go into Biafra to go and kill people in Ijoland. And then here we are today. The power has gone back to Hausa, Fulani, Islamic Boko Haram. And of course, he's coming back to Tinubu next. Some of you don't know, do you? But we are telling you in advance. We are telling you 8 years in advance so that you prepare for it.
Hello, my brothers and sisters, my friends, and my well wishers. I'm Rock and Decorate the world. And for still bigger and say, Kisnoko, Sebrum, Batos, and Horuchi, Kata, Pokon, Iboyaman Agency, Ngonyeti Yazero, let's say for our YouTube channel and subscribe. Go to our Instagram and Facebook page and follow us. And say, Kisnoko, the case of prophet to the major, Siagu, Bayere, Amuma, Mazi Nnamdi, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Burebu, no o mere ka mara na Mazi Nnamdi na-ekwu na Naịjirịa n'obodo Naijiria n'ụbọchị nke taata na ọ bụkwazi ndị INEC bụ ihe ga-ekwu onye ọbụla ga-achị n'obodo Naijiria jikwe ntụziaka ahụ mmekwe ka mara na Mazi Nnamdi na-ekwuboro ya na mbọsị na Tinubu ga-abụ president of Nigeria na 2023 anyị nọ n'ime ya. O kwuru ọtụtụ okwu dị iche iche dịka isekere nke a ekwena ka akọrọ gị akọ kama ịtụ ọchị n'ala ijiri anya gị kirie ya.
Okwu Nnamdi Kanu ga-emezu. Nnamdi jụrụ ntị maka ndị Igbo. O jiri ntị ya wee chụọ n'aja. Nnamdi Kanu o nwere ife nchọrọ n'Igbo landị. O nwere oyiri nchọrọ na Naịjirịa. Achọrọ m freedoms. Nwatakịrị nọ n'ime nga. Nnamdi Kanu mmụọ gị ga-ejelu n'ọgụ. Nwatakịrị na-ekwu maka Igbo. Freedom ka ọ dịla onye ọbụla nwa, ka ọ dịla Hausa na nwa, ka ọ dịrị Yoruba na nwa, ka ọ dịrị onye Igbo mma. Nnamdi Kanu kwuru na gboo emechacha elekshọn onye ga-ekwu onye ga-achị ga-abụ INEC.
All right, good evening from here. Longest time we'll do this, but we have to do this because I see you guys. Iago TV, this your name strong. So we right, so we are here to do this for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because nothing mega. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Only this definitely come outside. Nothing mega. Nothing will stop her. Inshallah, only this coming out tomorrow. So I feel we should do this and to prepare our mind over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu victory that is very certain in tomorrow's call, because we go to what Supreme Court's statements or whatever they have, everything they said, Oyendo has already been vindicated. So keeping Oyendo to that federal high court, they have nothing against Oyendo. So what we are expecting tomorrow is nothing more short of bail. Abi, the English correct. It's nothing short of bail. So tomorrow Oyendo is going to come out in no matter the kind of bail condition they put. Inshallah, Oyendo must come out, nothing mega. They like or maybe they say this, or they say this, or if the only thing is that Oyendo is going to come out, their bail condition is going to be met. and is going to come as a framer. So stay with us tomorrow by 8 p.m. I get class tomorrow, but I don't want to go because tomorrow I already set the victory of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because I don't know, do I love that man? Not the year. So I'm setting the victory already. So they say I'm going to school. I don't want to celebrate Oyedu victory on Assumption. I want to be here with you guys and celebrate that victory. So I'm going to put the link for you guys to call me if you have a word or two to say concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you're a pastor, if you are led by the Spirit, not a fake pastor. If you are a genuine man of God, led by the Spirit to say one or two words concerning Oyedu's victory tomorrow, you are highly welcome. If you have something else to add. Meanwhile, there's some information just sweeping now that there's a coup against Tinubu government. Right about now, so the brigade they have a plan on high surveillance that there are some people are planning to rebel Tinubu. So right about this emergency service right now, just few minutes ago, that Sarah reporter brought out that update. There's a massive coup against Tinubu's government. So I don't know the plan to do coup against Tinubu government. So you guys should not bring distraction from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release tomorrow. So that never affect us. Whether they plan against Tinubu government or not. Friend, you say Jomafu will not reconcile us. Let me bring you a story. I have a story here. But for those who never hear what this lawyer talk or part of the judgment that Supreme Court delivered, not take this lawyer update from it.
The decision, you understand, because it's final. But in my own way as a legal practitioner, I would have expected that, having agreed that Nnamdi Kanu was illegally abducted from South Africa and kidnapped, and illegally extradited to Nigeria without following all the extradition processes both in Kenya and in Nigeria. Initially, before now, I was thinking that the Kenyan government was even part of this illegal abduction, but the Supreme Court laid that to rest to say that Kenyan government wasn't part of it. In fact, they were oblivious of what happened. Now, having agreed, with all the evidence presented by Nnamdi Kanu, who incidentally was the respondent in the matter, the Supreme Court, the list, with all due respect, that I expected the Court of Appeal to have done, the list was to order that Nnamdi Kanu be released on bail. You've agreed with all the indices. You understand? Breach of law, in fact, gross violation, brazen. These are some of the words, you understand, they use. Brazen, gross violation. You understand? You have agreed. Due processes was not followed. You also agreed that due processes is sine qua non, is very, very important to criminal charges. Not just criminal charges. In every trial, I would have expected that the Supreme Court should have said, okay, go home, so that you'll be coming from your home to the court. Since you asked for a retrial, go home so that you'll be sane. You'll be the young man will be in his right frame of mind. Because listen, you need to be in your right frame of mind to stand trial. The courts, there are so many judicial pronouncements on this fact. You need to be in the right frame of mind. So the Supreme Court would have asked him, go home, make sure you come from the home, your house, to the court at any time you are needed. The Supreme Court, before I conclude, also acknowledged the fact that as at the time Nnamdi Kanu's home in Abia State, you understand, was when the government, the state, through the military, with its Operation Python dance. The name is very ridiculous. Python that I have never seen danced. The only thing they do is to spit fire. Spit fire like a dragon, the mythical dragon. Now, the Supreme Court said, as at the time they did that, Nnamdi Kanu was under the custody of the law. are not in the custody of the state anymore. So, and that they created a situation which made it impossible, absolutely impossible, for Nnamdi Kanu to be present. In fact, they said that it was only reasonable. Gentlemen of the press, I am not making these words up. In fact, I'm trying to quote the Supreme Court in verbatim. It was only reasonable for him to have escaped for his life and for his mental, physical well-being. The Supreme Court uses the word physical well-being, but I wish to add that even the mental well-being is required for any man to stand this trial. And that is why in criminal trials, when it is discovered that an accused person or a defendant is not in the right in his mental state, they order that trial cannot go on. These are some of the privileges that such kind of persons enjoy. So honestly, with all due respect, why we honor, respect the judgment of the Supreme Court, and we cannot do otherwise. We respect it in its totality, being the apex court of the land. But with all due respect, I still feel, in my view, in my most humble view, that the Supreme Court should have ordered Nnamdi Kanu to go home. You understand? I mean, on bail, to grant him bail, and while the trial continues.
Please, 1 minute.
We begin tonight with the release of the self-styled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, from the custody of the Kuje prisons following the bail granted to him by Justice Binta Nyako. Kanu, who was brought to the Federal High Court in Abuja, regained his freedom after reflecting and perfecting his bail condition. Accompanied by family members, lawyers and sureties, Kanu signed his own portion of the bail paper around 6:35 p.m. to pave way for his release from Kuje prisons. Justice Nyako had on Tuesday granted Mr. Kanu bail in the sum of 300 million naira bail bond, 3 sureties, and on the condition that he will not be at a public rally or host one himself. The court, however, noted that the sureties to be provided by Mr. Kanu should include a highly respected Jewish leader, a highly placed individual of Igbo extraction and in the ranking of a senator, and a respected individual resident in Abuja with proof of ownership of landed property. Justice Binta Nyako also asked Mr. Kanu to deposit his Nigerian and British passport with the registrar of the court. According to Justice Nyako, the bail was granted to enable Mr. Kanu attend to his ailing health condition.
All right. Whether earlier they want to do on tomorrow, we are expecting similar reports before, in fact, this time around before 12 p.m. Oyedu Bay will be announced. So that is the main reason we are here this evening. Let me just go through waiting this up for for Nigeria. And I see exclusive presidential guard brigade placed on high alert over suspicious of coup plot in Nigeria. Key brigades under watch as commander holds emergency meeting with Tinubu. Bajabiamila, so I reporter, and I give us this one. So very quick one. Say last week, the chief of defense staff, General Christopher Musa, warned people for calling a coup over the current economic hardship in Nigeria to desist. The Presidential Guard Brigade has been put on high alert following unusual movement leading is suspicious of a coup plot in Nigeria. My goodness me. Sahari learned that on Sunday that the suspicious prompted emergency meeting involving the commander of the Presidential Guards Brigade, Colonel Adebisiya Unasuya, President Bola Tinubu, and the Chief of Army Staff, Femi Badamiya. The Presidential Guards Brigade was placed on high alert after unusual armored corps movement spread up suspicious. Last week, Colonel Osanaye met with the President and Chief of Staff twice within 20 hours. They have also placed key brigades under watch due to the planned protests, a tall presidential source told Sahara reporter. There has been tension in the country aimed the current hardship, raising inflation and the high cost of living following the removal of fuel subsidy and floating of the naira by President Tinubu administration. Now, it's a big disgrace now for a country blessed, highly blessed by natural resources from the Most High that never runs dry, to ever in history complain of hunger, which is that is a normal basic need of every human being, food. So it's an appalling, man. Floating of the naira allows the market force to determine its value. The policy have pushed up the price of goods and services, has dramatically increased the rate of inflation and worsening hardship in the country. Last week, the Chief of Army Staff General Christopher Musa warned people calling for a coup over the current economic hardship in Nigeria to desist from. Musa, who said the armed forces will continue to protect the country democracy, warned that the long arms of the law will soon catch up with the proponents of coup d'etat. While feeding questions from journalists, he inaugurated the main entrance of the 6th Division, Nigerian Army, and the official transit accommodation in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. The CDS admitted that the country was going through serious economic challenge. He, however, insisted that having a military coup in the country was not an option. He said the military would protect Nigerian democracy, as according to him, Nigeria will want democracy, and the democracy very, very anyhow talk. So the bottom line of this, let me play the video of this man where they talk about this particular issue where they read to that Nigeria wants democracy, and democracy they have. My goodness. So if truly now they want really was that office really due for Tinubu? Is it not still that he stole that office? Please let's watch this video first. Let's have this one.
Come, let me tell you the major problem of Nigeria. The major problem of Nigeria is northern part of the country. Northern Nigeria are the major problem of Nigeria. If you want to see conflict, northern Nigeria. Rape, northern Nigeria. Refugees, northern Nigeria. Thieves. In fact, if you want to see thieves stealing on an industrial scale, come to northern Nigeria. Thieves fully engaged in primitive accumulation, come to northern Nigeria. In fact, I am from northern Nigeria. I am proud to be an indigenous of Borno State. I am from Borno State. I am proud to be an indigenous of Borno State, from the northern part of the country. But I want to tell you that the major problem of this country is northern part of the country. These are people, if you want to see hatred, if you want to see conflict, if you want to see nepotism, cronyism, any other thing you can label. In fact, northern, if you carve out southern part of the country from Nigeria and give it 10 years, they are going to be recognized among community of nations because of the development they will have. 70% of the people who govern this country are from the northern part of the country. But if you want to see hunger, starvation, and any other thing, it's from the north. Why? We are the major problem. But our people doesn't want us to be speaking the truth. And that is why we continue to somersault in this kind of issue. So please, me, I am on the opinion, 2027, let's give Igbo a chance. Because I strongly believe, in fact, I am enthusiastically strong believe that the Igbos can be able to handle this country's affairs because they have economic infrastructure to fix this country. Look at what is happening today. Look at what is happening today. In fact, on a daily basis, on our television screen, what you see, they are sad news. They are sad news. There is no single thing, no opportunity that has not been given to the northern part of the countries, but they have not been utilizing it appropriately. So please, let's give Igbo a chance. That is my opinion. Let's give Igbo a chance. I strongly believe Igbo can be able to handle this country economy. Let's give Igbo a chance. That is my opinion. Me, I'm speaking my opinion. And because I am saying we should give Igbo a chance, let's keep our differences aside. Let's keep the issue of ethnicity aside. Let's keep the issue of religion aside. Let's keep any selfish ambition aside and equally try the Igbos. They have not been used in this country completely. We have not been using Igbos. We have not been giving them ministers. We have not been giving them any position in this country. So please, it is my opinion that I'm saying. And because I am saying that we should give Igbo a chance, does not mean that we don't have people from the northern part of the country that can govern us well. But I am saying we should give the Igbo. Let them equally try their own luck. Let them try their best. Me, I strongly believe they will make it. And they can make this country to be a better place. That is my opinion. So thank you.
Wahala. So Nigeria is getting to the time that they want Igbo to rule by force. When Obi campaign with them, not be there see castigate Obi. Igbo man cannot rule. Even wetin be the Rufai, is it not a Kaduna wetin be name? He say for an Igbo man to become the president of Nigeria, he rather go to war. This guy will make these videos when God will help you. May they not buy it before your time, may they not stone you to them. Because we know the kind of message say your people get. Probably the God mercy is upon you and your grace and the grace of God Almighty will take charge of everything that will happen tomorrow. All you Biafra. Thank you, Franca Obianca. Greetings from here. Miniki Shibo. Yes, so we hopefully that Oyendu will be out tomorrow, fully by 8 p.m. 8 a.m. tomorrow. We're going to stay live and raising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't even do live video, because I don't really have chance like that. Moreover, I don't start school, they go school, I don't really get chance. But when it comes to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we must find a way to just come out and talk. Let me play the video where you try to put to make me even bring that Musa guy. Musa no made the video enter. Musa hold the video. So let's see this guy defending asking them Dr. Damage question. The guy is from Finland, where the PM base. Before this video runs over, I'll bring that video. Let's listen to this guy. Very brilliant guy.
Evil will come to you and your generation. Thank you. I'll be back.
All right, thank you, Henry. Chichi, you're next.
Yeah, good evening to everyone. Dr. Damage, I greet you.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my first time coming inside your program, and I followed your program, and I reside in Finland. I just want to say something to our people here.
Okay, good.
All of you here are complaining, Simon Epa. Where we are, all of you, when we are protesting with ordinary flag, Nigerian security is killing us all over the whole Biafra land. I did not see any one of you make any comment. I asked you, how many times do you want us to keep silent? And we have decided that we are not going to keep silent. You people listen, you people, most of you here complain about our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in dungeon. Three courts in Nigeria have freed him. None of you here is talking about it. Now, what is Simon Epa demanding? Simon Epa have given Nigerian government condition. Do they do that? You talk about sit at home, sit at home. Why you don't talk about what costs sit at home? Monday sit at home, what is the cost? Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, automatically Monday sit at home will end. But you people, I don't know why Nigerians, you don't talk about the beginning of the problem. You want to come and carry it from the up. It doesn't work that way. You call Simon a terrorist, you call him evil man, whatever you like, you call him. But I'm telling you guys, Simon Ekpa will be an angel. But let me be honest to you guys. Now, Finnish government have arrested Simon Ekpa. Okay, why are you guys celebrating? That police arrest Simon Ekpa doesn't mean that Simon Ekpa is in prison. Why are you guys celebrating? That since 2015, Buhari Kingsmen is killing Nigerians all over Nigeria, both in Yoruba land. Go to North today. None of you are talking. Nigerians want to take the evil government of Nigeria want to take over the whole land in Nigeria. None of you are doing anything about it. Then that people who is doing something about it, you people join hand with the federal government of Nigeria, calling him all kinds of names. Before sit at home, before Monday sit at home, you guys don't know what is going on in Biafra land. Look at Imo State. Look at Hope Uzodinma is killing our people. None of you is talking about that. But let me assure you guys. Let me assure you guys. The monsters that is more than Simon. You listen. Let me tell you guys. I'm into this. You understand? I'm in this Finland. Let me tell you, we are not going back. If you people don't want to hear me now, we are not going back. If you like, arrest everybody. If you like, arrest everybody. Let me be honest to you. There are so many deadly people in Biafra land, but Simon is holding them. Simon is holding them. I'm warning all of you. If you guys know, you say you are campaigning for peace. It's not true. You're not campaigning for peace. Brothers, let's do the right thing. You may hate Simon Ekpa, but you don't supposed to hate truth. You understand? Every one of us know the truth concerning Nigeria. If you like, run away from it. But by the end of the day, all of you must come back to it. They have taken our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. Our leader is in dungeon. Simon Ekpa, now they have arrested him. It does not matter. Men
all right, Chichi, thank you.
Okay, bro, sorry. I'm begging you guys. Let's be honest to ourselves. Let's stand on the truth. Okay, all of you are castigating Simon Ekpa, but none of you have said anything about Nigerian government who goes around killing our people, burning our places, and you people are not talking about it, bro. I know you don't give me much. I don't have much time because of the way I'm sounding, but I have made my point. Okay.
No, hang it there. Yeah, Chichi, you made your point. Hang in there. We can come back later on and go into details because there's.
Yeah, see, I don't say people don't give me enough time because of waiting me they talk. So this was when they allegedly arrest Simon Ekpa there too. And during that reaction, a lot of people celebrated. That's when this guy came in and started giving them woto. My goodness me. Tomorrow is the day, so let us celebrate in advance. So Oyede is going to come out victoriously. So I'm going to drop the link. I just did my 30 seconds. I'll be 30 minutes, so I guess normal. So if you want to join, I have the links already. If you want to join in the conversation, please use the link and join me. Let us round it up. Okay, here's the video where they try to upload it. You don't enter. You came here to inaugurate some project. But we have some concerns as Nigerians. we can see maybe because of some the situation the country is facing.
Yes.
Some people are now making calls for military takeover. Sir, please, what is your message to those who are making such calls?
Whoever is making that call does not love Nigeria. And so we want to make that very clear that the armed forces of Nigeria is here.
I beg Musa, oh, I'm not positive. Musa, any normal human being go love wetin dey kill am. The answer remain no. So if it's any Nigeria, I be like say they make those quotas all love Nigeria. It's true. Because nobody will love wetin dey kill am. Never in history. Anything that want to kill you, you cannot love. You cannot be in love with what will kill you. Never. You always find a way to cut ties with wetin be like say you wan kill you. So that was what I don say those calling for military takeover don't love Nigeria. And wetin this Musa no know is that when military wan really take over, him as the head no be even dey aware because he's eating fat from the system. He will not want to take over. He will not want to do anything like coup. But when they want to take over this coup from him himself no go die. When he go there and sleep, before he wake up, even in PA, na go put gun for you. Say, Oga, you go bad down give my chairman or the lucky. They give somebody say you go look at your Tinubu for one side. So go, I'm going to continue. Stand, sir, that you came here to inaugurate some project. But we have some concerns as Nigerians. We can see maybe because of some the situation the country is facing.
Yes.
Some people are now making calls for military takeover. Sir, please, what is your message to those who are making such calls?
Whoever is making that call does not love Nigeria. And so we want to make that very clear that the armed forces of Nigeria is here to protect democracy. We all want democracy. We do better during democracy. And so we will continue to support democracy. And any of those ones that are calling for anything other than democracy, I think are evil people and they don't mean us well. And then they should be very, very careful because the laws will come after them. We can see with democracy a lot of things happening in Nigeria. Yes, we're going through trying periods. I mean, in life, nothing is 100%. Everybody goes through trying period, and it is what you do with them. And we can see the government putting in efforts to ensure that we come out better. And it is when you go through difficulties and you come out better, you really appreciate what it is to build a nation. And so that's what we're going through. So we're going through our trying period, but I can assure Nigerians that it will get better. All we need is all of us putting our hands together to ensure that we defeat those enemies of the government, these enemies of this country that don't want us to succeed. We will surely succeed, and the armed forces is here to support the government in ensuring that we develop, we succeed, and there's peace in Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Mad everywhere. The sustain, make sure that there's peace in Nigeria. Mad not talking. All right, I'm done with my time. Let's play the media and try it up here. Move.
The lion himself. The way things are going right now, I think it's time for us to
release all the powers.
Release all the powers.
Yeah.
I think we should first of all give them a hint of Abido Sheka. The country now that right now. I think it's time to shaking things up. What do you think about Abido Sheka?
It's a spiritual connectivity and connect to high tensions of power. And you know that we're no more collecting rights from transformer. We're taking light directed from high tension. 2024, watch out. And I will let you know and they clear you what we're going to use to end all this mess. I'm a warlord. I'm in Daboski. Baose.
Epidemic.
Pandemic. Pandemonium. Catastrophe. Cataclysm. Ufonia.
Ewa.
He said they collect light direct from transformer. He said they collect direct from high tension. No one they call a comedian. All right, thank you for coming. Pray for Mazi Nnamdi release tomorrow. I just said really quick one. Pray for Mazi Nnamdi release tomorrow. We will continue to feel Zoom, yes. I'm not maybe this will be that too. She do busy. You must be Biafra. You will continue to. Hey. Oh, this one, which can she do? She does it, Biafra. What are you praying? Who are you praying for? Are you praying for the zoo or you're praying for yourself? What kind of prayer is this one? I think yes, it's none of them come or to call join. If you get question, you ask me, call ask me, get talk or talk or not talk. And now when you program, now you carry your being face the treat your path continue to fail. You're a madman. She do Z Biafra. I don't what are you praying for? Are you praying for yourself? I suppose they pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to release for. If you pray useless prayer, they swear for you. All right, thank you. I'll move from here. I don't know what is ready. I don't get that. So you see the girl issue with play.
You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafran. You have not seen anything yet. I was kidnapped. I was beaten. I was spat at. My clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra, so that they may humiliate me to such a point that I will not talk about Biafra anymore. They videoed me. Masop has a video of me where they were beating me, dragging me on the floor, tearing my clothes because I spoke the truth. That did not stop me from talking about Biafra. It did not stop me from taking Radio Biafra to Enugu. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Nnewi. It did not stop me from broadcasting Radio Biafra from Onitsha, from Owerri, from Aba, from Port Harcourt. I am resolute. I don't retreat. Never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile? Some we are talking. How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come. You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a
No, God, this place never ended before. This remove.